Welcome back to Camping and Cooking with Cary. It has been a minute, admittedly. Been very busy around here. I haven't had time to do any videos. Still been cooking, but haven't had time to put together these videos. So I usually do more griddle videos, but today we're throwing a couple of chickens into the smoker, and I'm really excited about it because we're going to do one with a basic, simple lemon pepper seasoning. And we're going to do another with, it's actually made by Blackstone for griddles, but it's a sweet teriyaki seasoning. And then I also have some teriyaki sauce that we're going to use to dip that in, but we're very excited. So my method for smoking chickens is very simple. 250 degrees in the smoker. And we're going to go about an hour and a half to 2 hours probably. We'll check some internal temps as we go, but probably between an hour and a half and 2 hours at 250. And then I'll take these out, wrap them up in aluminum foil, and put them back in for another half hour or so. And it really helps the chickens to be that much more tender and juicy if they're wrapped up for that last bit in the smoker. So once upon a time I worked for Chick-fil-A, so we were always very well trained and warned about the danger of cross-contamination when it comes to chickens. So we're being very careful. I've got a glove on this hand. I'm going to try to only touch the chicken with this one hand so I can season it, but there's really not much prep work that goes into these chickens when you buy them at the grocery store. They're already cleaned inside, everything's good to go. You just got to season it up the way you want. Now for pork butts and pork loins, things like that, I usually do a binder and I usually use mustard, but with a chicken there's really no need. You're not trying to get the same bark that you would want to get off of a pork butt or something like that if you're doing barbecue for 10-12 hours. So with these we're just going to go right with the seasoning. So I'm going to start with the back side of the chicken, and we're going to be pretty generous with the lemon pepper. We'll try to get everything coated. The lemon pepper can be a little strong sometimes, especially for my family. So I try not to go too crazy with it. Turn this guy. Try to get all sides, inside of the wing. Flip them on over. And I really concentrate a little more with the seasoning on the breasts. Just a little bit heavier on the front side there. Back inside of the wing again. I should mention too that I was careful to spray my racks for the smoker with some non-stick spray before they go in the smoker, because it really makes it that much easier to clean when it comes time to clean after we're done. This guy is looking good, ready to go. Now, this is one I'm kind of excited about because I haven't done this sweet teriyaki on one of these guys before. I'm gonna actually change my gloves so I don't get lemon pepper on the teriyaki chicken. Now, like I said, this is a sweet teriyaki that's made by Blackstone, and we're going to give it a shot on chicken. I've done it on chicken on the griddle, but not chicken like in the smoker. We're going to see how this turns out. I love this seasoning though. It's been really good when we've used it on steak and chicken and shrimp when I've done like a stir fry or fried rice, Japanese steakhouse style meal on the griddle. So I can't imagine that it wouldn't be good also on the smoker. All right, so now I feel like our chickens are seasoned up and ready to go. I'm going to put them breast side facing down on the racks, and I think we're good to go. So now it's just a matter of getting them in the smoker, and then it's just a waiting game. So we'll check on them in a little while. All right, so both of the chickens have been in for about 2 hours now at 250, and they're looking good, smelling good. And now the key to this process now is we're just gonna wrap them up in some aluminum foil. And as I mentioned previously, the great thing about this is it's gonna help the chicken to be really moist and tender. But I'm not too crazy about chicken having too much of the smoke taste from the smoke in the smoker. So I like to enjoy the flavors, the seasonings, whatever we've chosen to go with. So we're just gonna wrap these up and throw them back in the smoker for another 30 minutes. All right, so we've taken these chickens out after some extra smoking after we wrapped them up. This is the lemon pepper. We've checked internal temperatures, everything looks good. Now we're gonna cut into this guy. Oh yeah, looking great. Can't wait to taste this one. And we've got the teriyaki chicken as well. I'm just gonna break off its wings. Got a pan over here. I'm going to try to put everything in. Just going to try to get a taste, and I'm going to end this video so we can chow down. It's delicious, very juicy, very tender. I think these have turned out exactly the way we want them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.